not only we consider content as valuable, but we consider everything that comes through you, through your mind, as content. A comment, a conversation, an image, a video, everything. So Lab on Chat Room is coming up in a couple of weeks, and the team is finalizing the increment this week. Okay, so super excited about that. We're also going to be finalizing, like I mentioned, the other two monetization features. One of them is related to live stream. Okay, so that's going to come up very soon as well. And then we have a final one, which I am super excited about that one. That one, I'm going to keep it to myself until the very last minute. Sorry, guys. But know that it's going to be great for everyone. And again, another tool or another way for you to monetize inside Fanbase. All right. Let me go through the list of Sprint 96. What else are we working on? We have a few web increments. One of them, I actually share an exclusive post this week, so you can take a look at it if you want to. If you go to my profile, you're going to see that I have an exclusive story and also an exclusive post. But we do have hallways on web. So we're going to start bringing audio rooms on web. But beyond just being able to listen them individually, you can now see any public audio room that is happening in Fanbase. You're going to be able to see them on web. So imagine anyone that doesn't know what Fanbase is about, and they actually want to see the kind of conversations that are going on in Fanbase. Now with this increment, they'll be able to see all the public audio rooms and join from web as well. So again, you're not only letting users know or people know about your audio conversation through a link, they can now actually go to fanbase.app and look at all the public audio rooms we have going on. Okay, so hallway on web is coming up. And then last but not least, okay, Kyle, thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I gotta do some moderation here because, thank you, Kyle. There we go. All right, let's keep on going. So I also mentioned the second web increment that is also related to audio. We are actually bringing a calendar where you are going to be able to see what recurrent audio rooms are happening in Fanbase. Now, these are not only Fanbase created audio rooms. These will also be user created audio rooms. So if you are an audio room creator and you create consistent, recurring audio rooms, please reach out to marketing. I think that the marketing team already shared how you can reach out to them. If not, I encourage you to join every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Reach out to them so you can be considered to be part of that list of recurring audio rooms that are happening in Fanbase. At Fanbase, we're all about empowering creators. And sometimes we don't do that just by building features, but sometimes it's by also featuring some of the content that you do. So this is going to be a great way for those that have recurrent audio rooms to be featured on web publicly to everyone to join and help you continue building community. Okay, so those two are also being worked on in this sprint. I'm looking through here. We are starting to work on improvements for the algorithm as well. One of our big goals for Q3 is going to be obviously engagement, but more specifically improving our churn rate. And as part of the churn rate, we want to drive first experiences to a point where we're really catering to the user's interest, right? And the algorithm and several other features and functionalities that we're building are going to help with that. So the algorithm is going to be very central. You're going to hear me talk a lot about that because that's not going to be a one sprint increment or even a 1 quarter increment. Every single day, week, month, quarter, year will continue growing and improving the algorithm. Okay. I will mention that because every time someone hears the word algorithm, they have a negative connotation. I actually am a big believer that algorithms are a good thing when they're used in the right way for the right purpose. The problem out there is that most algorithms are shaped and driven around a business model that is not sustainable, which is the ad model, right? So every algorithm out there is shaped around making sure that the right content and the right creator is right next to the right ad. So then all these companies, they actually end up making money. For us at Fanbase, we don't have to worry about that, which is exciting because our algorithm is user, creator, content-centric, okay? So the more we give relevant visibility, the relevant piece is super important. The more we give relevant visibility to your content and you as a creator, the better you can monetize and the better Fanbase can do as well. So not having that restriction is super exciting, but still there's a lot of challenges when trying to shape an algorithm and making sure that it does the right thing in the right place. We also have 6 verticals in Fanbase. So an algorithm might work in a certain way when you're doing audio content, while when you're doing Fanbase Plus content, which is long form, the algorithm should act differently, right? So again, even though we don't have the restriction of being ad-centric, we definitely have a lot of challenges just because we have to be very conscious of how we apply the algorithm in the different verticals and different parts of the app, okay? This is why you're going to continue hearing me saying that we're working on it and we're improving it because it's an evergreen thing, okay? I'm looking through some of these lists here for Spring 96 as well. I think that's the core of it for Spring 96, but obviously we have a lot more coming up, especially for Q3. I'm going to talk a little bit about some Q3 objectives and some of the other increments. And remember, even though we have a release coming up next week at the end of Spring 96, we're also looking at the mid-release the week after, so we can bring you guys live on Chatroom, which is super exciting, okay? Don't get spoiled. We don't do mid-releases all the time, but sometimes when we actually see that there's really value in bringing it earlier, even if it's a week earlier, we're going to do that, and this is an example, okay? All right. Let me take a little break. I'm going to go into the chat room. Sorry I didn't look at the chat room earlier. I know there's been some spamming over there, but that has been taken care of. What's going on, guys? I see Rico. I see CEO Push. What's up? I'm looking there. Any questions, comments? Why don't you allow monetization in Africa? So, Nuski, we actually allow that in Africa. Well, Fanbase is present in 170 plus countries in the world, including all the African countries. Now, not only we allow monetization, meaning that you can actually buy and use labs or subscribe, but a month ago, we actually released a PayPal integration, which means that if you are outside the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, you can also get paid at the end of the month if you reach the minimum threshold, which is $25. Okay. Now, if there is a specific limitation in a specific country in Africa, I would love to know, because we know that the app stores have specific restrictions depending on the country, and even sometimes the country, without even letting us know, they might, ban specific endpoints or things from the app as well, right? But in theory, you should be able to fully monetize everywhere in the world. But if not, I'm definitely interested in knowing why. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm looking at some of the comments here. Thank you, Kyle, for helping moderate there. Okay. So, I wanna understand. I'm seeing some comments. I know Link Bio is talking about moderation on live. So I did mention that when we went live with live stream, and that sounds fine. We also went live with a new moderation system for live stream. Someone asked me the other day how we handle moderation in Fanbase, and the answer is we do it three ways. Number one is through automation. We do have a moderation system that automatically allows us to know if something is violating the terms of services or not. But we're also doing some manual moderation. I'm a big believer of the combination of automation and manual intervention. And then number three, which is going to come